What is going on, everybody? It is Painless Moose, or Moosey HD, bringing you guys my next episode of Career Mode, Episode 3, where we left off last time. Still in that transfer window, Milan still giving us a super hard time. They just do not want to let El Shaarawy go, so I'm just going to keep throwing him different offers, and, we're just going to keep going after him, I guess, until they finally say yes, or until the window ends. I didn't realize that I actually went after him this long. It's actually been, what, 3 episodes, and we still haven't even gotten anything back from him yet. But here I go, and I ask the board for some money. I need the money, to hopefully get something, I don't know. I was going to go for 3 million, and I said I'd reach the semis, but I said, if I'm reaching the semis, I want at least 7, so I signed that off, send it right over to him. And, we're going to continue on, getting close to our first Capital One Cup coming up after our next friendly. So, the season's getting closer, and we really haven't done much at all. But we have a game, I'm not even going to try, Gyeongnam? Yeah, let's go with that. So we have a game friendly against Gyeongnan, which we play extremely well, come out with the win, 5-1. Sigurdsson gets 2, Ebanks, Blake, Tony Vilhena, and Ward all getting goals as well. They say no to my transfer funds. They're like, are you kidding me? $7 million? Heck no. But finally, Milan accepts my offer. Oh, thank God. Jamie O'Hara and 11 million. I go in, I give him exactly what he wants. I tell him he's a crucial first team player, and I'm getting so excited. Here comes El Shaarawy. He's gonna completely, revamp our strike. Oh, contract offer declined. Oh, come on. And he says, we'll be willing to look at a new offer. So I go in and I'm like, okay, here we go. Let's give him a better one. Bump it up maybe 10, 15, 20,000. See what he says. So I go in here and I put it up to, I think I put it up to 60,000 a week. Yeah, 60,000 a week. And I think I give him even a goal bonus. Do I give him a goal bonus? No, I give him the maximum I can and 10% goal bonus. That crucial first team player. Give him everything he wants and more. And now I'm like, all right, he can't decline $61,000 a week, and he's only making like 13 or something. So we got our first game coming up today, Capital One Cup, and I'm gonna go in here and I'm gonna try and get our lineup sorted out the best I can. I mean, we did play really well last game, but this is completely different territory now. We got competitive games coming up, and I want to make sure I can put the best lineup out. This guy Pesco actually looked pretty good, but then I realized our left mid that we have is really good. I put Jamie O'Hara on the reserves because I just, I remembered that he's on the deal right now with El Shaarawy, so I'm not going to be playing somebody that's not going to stay at the club very long. And then I'm trying to look for a different center mid to play because I really don't want Doumbia there, but nothing really fancies me. So I would just say, you know what? I'm just going to stick with Doumbia up there. Not the Doumbia you're all thinking of. I wish I had that Doumbia, but we're stuck with the center defensive mid Doumbia. So we're going to go into this game, Capital One Cup, and we are excited to get our first game out of the way. So will Tony Vilhena make his debut? Of course he's going to make his debut. He is our star signing so far, and we are going to go right into this match, simulate it up, and let's see how we do against Burnley. This game was actually crazy. It was you'll see when we get into it. But the players are warming up and we are ready to go. The ball kicks off, and it was pretty slow until it's hard to I'm not gonna ruin it for you guys. So just watch and see what happens here. It gets pretty crazy. But they get 2 early yellow cards. And we still haven't done anything. We make a couple substitutions. They make a couple substitutions. And oh no, not a 67th minute goal from McCain. Puts them in the lead 1-0. And then Doyle gets a goal. And then Pesco gets a goal. And then they tie it up in the 97th minute. So at this moment, we are in extra time. And we are going to penalties. And we win 4-3 on penalties. 3 goals in a span of, I think that's what, 11 minutes, which was crazy. And we ended up moving on through penalties against Burnley, which is great for us, not so great for them. And El Shaarawy still isn't interested in my contract. And I'm like, what am I doing wrong here? I mean, I understand that we're not a we're not Milan, but we're giving him what is he making now? He's making $45,000 a week now, and we're offering him $61,000. We're giving him a huge goal bonus. We actually bump it up all the way to 20%. We're giving him 4 years. We're telling him he's going to be a crucial first-team player, and he's just that's the maximum deal that I can offer. And now we just gotta hope that El Shaarawy is gonna accept it. And then we got a transfer offer for Kevin Doyle. If you guys remember, for the last episode I listed him, and they were really kind of low on what their offer was. So I said, give me $4.6 million, and I will gladly let Newcastle have him. And I $4.6 million would be huge right now to us, because that means we can allocate our budget a little bit and hopefully get El Shaarawy. Because if we can lock him down for 4 years, we know how good of a player he can turn into. And I kind of want to speak on that whole potential thing of players. I have multiple career modes running right now. This is I have this one solely for YouTube, but I have one that I have Tony Vilhena on it because I wanted to see how he played. And Tony Vilhena, if you guys have a career mode and you're like not a fantastic team, or even if you are a good team, pick up Tony Vilhena and send him out on loan. Play with him. He is amazing. He's got 4-star skills. He pretty much, I think 99% of the time, gets to 5-star weak foot, unless he starts with it. I don't know. But we drew 1-1 here to Huddersfield. Not a very exciting game. Pesco gets another goal. I'm going to have to start him next time I go back and play this, because I didn't realize Pesco was scoring this many goals for us. But back to Tony Vilhena. He has, I think his potential, I think I actually looked it up, and I think his potential was around 84, which was crazy. So he's somebody I highly recommend. But they come back, 4.2 million. I say, you know what, you can have him. And as you can see, El Shaarawy declined our contract again. But that means we can, now that Kevin Doyle is going to sell, that means we can go and allocate our budget. Coming into this game against Nottingham Forest, we're going to hope that Kevin Doyle accepts his new contract, head him off to Newcastle, where he'll probably play in the Premier League, get some time to play up there, and hopefully he'll enjoy it up there. But we have a game against Nottingham Forest after our 1-1 draw, heading into my third match, and I forgot, now that I have to make a couple rearrangements on the lineup, because Roger Johnson got himself sent off. Good job, Roger. And then I was looking through, and I'm looking at my center backs, and I'm like, oh my god, we have no center backs. I end up playing Margreter. Oh god, I'm butchering everybody's name, and I feel so bad about it. But I bring Doumbia out now for not Stephen Davis. His name is, I can't think of his name. But we do bring out Stephen Davis. For Jamie O'Hara, because now Kevin wow. And I just did this morning. Wouldn't have known. But I put Jamie O'Hara in because Doumbia wasn't doing it for me. I didn't like a center defensive mid playing at center mid for me. So I switch him out, and I figure, what can go wrong? It's one game. We'll see how he does. So we're going to go into this match against Nottingham Forest, hoping to pick up the 3 points against them. It would be a good start to our season, and that would really get us going pretty well, because those 3 points would put us up top at the beginning of the season. And the beginning of the season is really the most important part of the season, because it gets your feet on the ground, and you want to get on the ground running. You don't want a slow start, because if you have a slow start, you could play really well throughout the rest of the season, but at the beginning of the year you were slacking, and things aren't just going to go your way. But we get down early in the 34th minute after Ebanks Blake missed a penalty, and I was mad when I saw that. And then Tony Vilhena, my little star, puts it in the 76th minute to get us that 1-1 draw. And you only got to think, if Ebanks Blake put that penalty away, we would be 2-1, and we would have gotten those 3 points. But instead, we have to settle for the 1. And you can see it down there, sold the player, and that means Kevin Doyle has gone to Newcastle United for $4.2 million. Not bad business. I wasn't going to use him. He's kind of old. So I want to bring in youth rather than use old players, because I'd rather, youth is important. And you know, you really can't go wrong with bringing in some younger guys. So I'm going to allocate my budget, like I said, to go and make some more bids at El Shaarawy, which is really just getting ridiculous now. I don't know if anybody's keeping a day counter of how long this saga has been going on with El Shaarawy, but I go in and offer him $75,000 a week, 10% goal bonus, crucial first team player. You know, you think I'm sitting there thinking he's got to accept this. He's got to accept it. But that's pretty much it for me today, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please like, subscribe, and peace.